You know, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
All right. What's up, people? What's going on? I'm here. It's your boy Blue. Sorry for the delay. Just doing my best. Hope you guys doing well. We're ready to get started here really soon. As usual, you know how it goes. Got to make sure the stream is working right. Nobody's getting any buffering. We are live on Twitch and on YouTube, so welcome aboard everybody who's watching on YouTube and everybody's watching on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for coming back. It is Friday, and that means Friday night flight time on Infinite Flight Mobile Flight Simulator. Today we'll be flying the CRJ-700 in the Infinite Flight livery, once again celebrating the 1-year release of Global a year ago this week, or more like last week. But so we already done a flight celebrating that about a week ago, but Infinite Flight has now added Friday Night Flight event to celebrate that global release 1 year ago. So we are gonna ride along with them. Today's I guess featured areas basically United States, like Los Angeles, JFK, New York, I think it's Washington, Dulles, San Francisco, but we'll be flying on the west coast of the United States. Today we'll be flying from Reno, Tahoe, to San Francisco, and then to LAX. We have 2 stops today, 2 legs. See here, starting off at Kilo Romeo November Oscar, on the way to San Francisco, KSFO, then to LAX, the well-known LAX. Now, if you remember back, for some of you guys who've been a part of Blue Games for a very long time, you know that in our very first ever global flight that I ever did, we started off in San Diego, flew to San Francisco in a United 737, and then flew to Reno, or attempted to fly to Reno. But at the time, Infinite Flight has some early release bugs and stuff like that, so we were not able to land that plane successfully, sadly, but it is what it is. So today, I want to kind of redeem myself and do another Reno flight. I've had some people suggesting and requesting us fly to Reno, so I want to kind of do it legitly. What's up, MR? Good to see you, Josh, Kit Kat, Luke L's. Good to see you, my friend. You're on a holiday, lucky for you. Try me. Welcome back to the stream. Kyan Perry, good to see you. Walking Fruit, always good to see you. Evan M, what's up, man? Scoop the UK, what up, man? Supreme Boy, Ashton, welcome back. Matthew, Random Stuff Production, Ollie Bob's, Minecraft Gamers, Random Stuff, already said hi to you. X Fabby, what's up, baby? Good to see you. Thomas R, happy Friday, guys. Murphinator, what's up, man? Supreme Boy, what's up, bro? Hope you guys are having a great week, having a great Friday, ready for the weekend. Wonder if you guys have any plans, but let's go ahead and get started. We can talk more in the air. We have 2 stops here in the CRJ-700. Wish me luck. Last time we flew this thing, I was not the best at landing it, so you might want to stick around for that part. So, fuel. Let's talk about fuel. Fuel. Where's the fuel? I think it's here. Yes, weight and balance. We're gonna need all the information for today's route is in the YouTube description. If you need it on Twitch, we can send it to you. Let us know. Fuel is gonna be 13,300 pounds. Let's see, right around here. I'm gonna put a little bit extra, and that's gonna give us about 3 hours of fuel. I'm gonna add just a little bit extra because we do have 2 takeoffs in this flight. and that's going to burn a lot more fuel than if we only had one takeoff in this flight. Time I have it set to current. Thankfully, we're finally back in the U.S. We've been flying outside of the U.S. for a very long time in Infinite Flight, and it's always like a really weird time when I stream. But now it's just like current time, so the sun is actually up. It's actually early morning here in California, and a lot of people's always like, why are you flying a Friday night flight in the morning? Well, if I were to fly a Friday night flight at my nighttime, I would never be able to participate because I'm always busy on Friday nights. Anyways, systems, let's go ahead and close these doors. I'm going to switch to the other camera. There we go. We'll close the doors up. Passengers are already loaded up. We'll turn the nav lights on as well. Cargo doors going to close. Main doors going to close. Can you guys hear the in-game? Let's see about that. Yes, we are getting in-game sound. Perfect. Alright, that door is closing up. We'll turn the beacon lights on because we are ready to push back. For taxi. Let's see, hold on. I am lost. How do I get rid of this? Go away. Okay, there we go. What am I doing again? I am looking for, oh yeah, the map. What the map? Okay, so map. I'm a map. Alright, so we want runway 16 right for takeoff. You could also use 16 left if you like. Yeah, I recommend us using both of those so we can all get off the ground quicker. That would be perfecto. Perfect. Alright, cool. So we're going to go ahead and hit systems, push back. Let's check behind us, make sure there is no one back there. Once again, we are using Infinite Flight Assistant. It's like a big 787 behind us. You are free to fly any Infinite Flight livery aircraft you would like. Again, this is kind of another celebration for the 1-year release of Global a year ago. So we're kind of sporting the Infinite Flight liveries today. So feel free to fly any plane you would like as long as it has an Infinite Flight livery. Obviously, you're not going to get ghosted or kicked for flying something else. But that's just our recommended thing within our group. So it'd be nice. I chose to fly CRJ. Did not want to fly the A319 or A318, whatever it was. I was suggested by someone to fly the Airbus A318, and I was like, I really don't want to fly the short bus today. So that's just my personal opinion. Alright, we're on the line. Close enough. System to hit engine number 2. So, you know I can't forget our VIPs today are Leon Kiwi, Josh Kit Kat. Who else we got to shout out for being here early? Raul 159, Mr. Obvious, Epic ET Gaming, Kyan Perry, and I think that will be, and Thomas. I definitely got to give it to Thomas. That'll be everybody. And Dylan. Yeah. You guys are today's VIPs. You'll get extra free snacks on this flight. Alright, it sounds like we got one good engine. Engine number 1's going to be turning on. It's spooling up now. Alright, so we'll set my altitude to 12,000, 2,000. That's my usual. Feel free to remind me how to fly this plane. What do I need to set my trim to? Anybody know?
Renault Tahoe Uniform, Southwest 375, crossing runway 16 left. Renault Tahoe Unicom, Delta 3.
Renault Stuff Production, are you saying you're from New Orleans? Is that what you're trying to say? Not great on my Spanish. Alright, flaps for takeoff. I think that's 8. And we got both engines ready to go. I guess I can show you guys my face. Let's see. Bam! What's up? What's happening, guys? We're back on this thing. We live right now. Alright. Go ahead and announce we're taxiing to runway 16 right. I'm going to say that for now. But we may change that. I might taxi to 16 left because it looks like 16 right is going to be mad busy right now. Yeah, so we might end up crossing the runway when it's open and use 16 left. I recommend other people to do that if they don't want to wait in line. But no skipping. I'm not even going to mention the rules today. I'm not even going to mention about spacing and respect and all that, 'cause I shouldn't have to. So I'm not going to talk about it today. You should know what you're doing. We are on expert server. All right, how you guys doing now? What up, Anthony? Good to see you, man. 60. Someone said 60 trim flaps 8. All right, thank you. I'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys, like, no joke. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend like I remember how to fly the CRJ. Not even gonna pretend. So I'm gonna be asking you guys. You guys are the experts, in my opinion. Some of you on how to fly this thing. So we haven't streamed the CRJ in a little while. I think the thing is that when the CRJ came out, we flew it so much that we overflew it, and it was just like, all right, we got to fly something else. It's the same thing with the TBM. It's like whenever the new aircraft comes out. Thank you very much, Delta, for holding short right there. I appreciate that. But I think that whenever a new aircraft comes out, you just, oh, what the heck? I thought you were waiting for me. Now you're just gonna go. Maybe it was a lag or something. Who knows? I'm not gonna be upset at you right now. But yeah, whenever a new plane comes out, everybody's flying it. Like, and you fly it so much you get sick of it, like, very quickly. And here we go, Mr. 787. Wow, that is a mess right there. I don't know who you people are, but you need to figure something out for your life. But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, when we get a new plane, you fly it too much, and then you get sick of it, you want to fly something else. And it's funny because we always end up going back to the Boeing 737, A320, the 787, the usual, like, stuff that's already overflown, the stuff that's overplayed, overused, you know what I mean? So, what's up, Salmon? Good to see you. I am using iPhone 10. That is correct. If you see me looking down, that means I don't see the chat. If you see me looking up, that means I do see the chat. Sometimes I'm looking up and not actually looking at the chat. It's not always true. Not always true. All right, well, let's see how we looking. How's traffic looking right now? I see somebody taking off right now. I'm thinking, what should we do? Should we go straight, or should we cross and take off on 16 left? I would prefer no intersection departures, which means don't take off from the taxiway. But yeah, Justice by Jay, what's up, man? Andrew, good to see you. Seneca, welcome. Alfie, also welcome. Because yeah, like with the CRJ is about to take off right here, I would prefer you guys taxi all the way to the end of the runway, unless you're taking off from 16 left, because we have a line long enough. We don't need people skipping everybody. Like you right there. I see you. Whoever you are. So we're just gonna go straight because they're both turning right there. Alright, we're gonna go around him. Make sure that we're clear on that right wing.
Holding short runway 16 right. Reno Tahoe Unicom,
Telling you guys, we're like this close to doing these streams private.
Departing south.
This close.
Reno Tahoe Unicom, Oscar Lima Lima India Echo Bravo Oscar Bravo, holding short runway 16 right.
Alright, we're looking good. Alright, so we should be number 3 technically for takeoff. There's no ATC here, obviously, so do the usual Unicom stuff. So first stop today is going to be San Francisco. Thank you, Ben, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Glad you made it, man, and greatly appreciate that that subscription, man. Every single subscription is greatly appreciated. And Dead, what's that, number 3? The third time we've died. We haven't even got off the ground yet. The third time we've died, I think. Sounds like that plane is a little too much for you, buddy. Oh, we got our co-pilot back today, don't we? Oh, hold on. Mr. Is it Bob? That's what we named him? Bob? Something like that? Yeah, we got our co-pilot back this week. This is your favorite plane, says Random Stuff. Well, cool, bro. Glad we're flying your favorite plane. He said that in Spanish. I think I understood it. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm pretty proud of myself. I have some more stuff to talk about languages when we get in the air. Thank you, Mr. Austin Jacob. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. We're going to go ahead and announce that we are holding short runway. It's 16 right. And we will be departing to the south, it looks like. Yes. Departing to the south from Reno. First stop, like I said, San Francisco. It looks like they're most likely, as usual, San Francisco is usually landing runway 28 left, 28 right. parallel arrivals. Touch and goes, people. Touch and goes. We don't have time for full stops. If we did a full stop at San Francisco, it would be probably an extra hour, because I don't know how busy it's really going to be going to San Francisco. We can go ahead and line up now and turn the landing lights on and strobes. But if we were to do a full stop at San Francisco, we would not only have to deal with approach and tower and air traffic, all of that anyways, we'd also have to deal with ground traffic getting back to the runway and taking off again. So I'm going to do this real quick because I think 16 left is clear. So I'm going to cross 16 left and take off on 16 right, because I'm sorry, I'm going to cross 16 right and take off 16 left to help for you guys behind me to get on off of the ground a bit quicker. So that's just me being nice. So love you guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and announce that we are taking off runway 16 left, departing to the south. Perfect. Alright, switch to the inside view. Pick up my phone. Hopefully that doesn't break. Faster we taxi. Oh my god, this thing is leaning.
On runway 16 left.
Alright, there we go. Lined up on runway, hit the brakes. I'm going to do one more thing. What was the thing I was going to do? I can't remember what I was going to do. Oh, calibrate. Calibrate the screen. Slowly up on the power. Release parker brakes. And we are rolling.
Reno Tower Unicom. Delta 3 is taking off runway 16 right. Remaining
airspeed is alive. We have no wind here in Reno. Like none whatsoever.
Blue 118, crossing runway 16 right.
V1.
Reno Tower Unicom.
And rotate, baby.
Bravo Alpha 710, crossing runway 16 right.
Jeez. That nose was up. I believe that is positive climb. Gear up.
Gear up.
Reno Tower Unicom.
I'm a flat runway heading here because we do have another aircraft taking off parallel to us. So you want to make sure you flat runway heading. Allow that plane to have some spacing ahead of you before you follow your flight plan, especially if you're flying in the same flight plan. There he is. There we go, flaps to 1. I'm going to make sure our speed is okay. Hit heading mode just to kind of give us some assistance. I really abuse autopilot and infinite flight because of the nature of it. You know, it's a mobile game. It's I feel like if I had a joystick or something like that, I would be more willing to fly it by hand more often. I still do fly it by hand. You guys know I do. But whoa, how did you get so close to me? Oh, you know why? I think he just took off, and I'm not going a perfect runway heading, so I think I kind of came off in front of him, so I apologize for that, because I think that was my fault that time. So look at all these freaking mountains, man. All right, nav mode activated. And autopilot is engaged. We're going to 10. I'm set it to 225 for the climb, which seems like to be why everybody catches me. I feel like everybody takes off and does 250 knots right off the bat. I usually work my way up because there's really no need to like blast out of 250 knots if you don't really have to, you know. So we are already at 10,000 feet again because Reno's elevation, actually we didn't talk about that. The Reno elevation is 4,000 feet. So for cruise, we are, what's our cruise? Cruising at 180 apparently, which seems really low. And for the first leg, we're cruising at 180, 300 knots. And for our second leg, we'll be cruising at 350 Mach 77. So again, please use the recommended speeds because that will absolutely help with spacing. All right, flaps all the way up.
Flaps up.
We are on nav mode. We got our speed at 225 or above 10,000, so we can speed up to 300 knots straight up. And we're going to 180,000 feet. Infinite 101, we just departed Reno. Tahoe. We can kill the landing lights. Yep, strobes will stay on. Everything else will stay on. We're 103% in one right now. Thank you, peeps. I like to turn the HUD off once I get up in the air and get autopilot running so I can look around. Yeah, this is right here is why I want to fly out of Reno. Look how freaking gorgeous that is. Jesus. Screen. Get it to me. How are we looking on the spacing? So the BAME so far. Pretty good. Good job, people. Good job, people. So that right there is Lake Tahoe. And we're about to level off at 18,000 feet now. I don't know what state Lake Tahoe is in. Is that Nevada? Or is that considered California? Really don't know. Bunch of screenshots today, man. Yes, Kate Stout, there will be ATC in San Francisco. When we took off, there was. I'm not sure if there still is. Josva, when are we going to descend? When are we going to descend? That's a great question. I haven't thought about it yet, to be honest with you. Starley, what was the arrival we were flying again? Take a look at what we said. We're flying the RISTI 1 arrival into San Francisco. See what chart I have for that. RISTI 1, there it is. RISTI 1 RNAV arrival. Our transition should be at, I think, Orca? Or no? Not sure what our transition is. What's our transition? Owen. Owen's our transition. But Owen is not an infinite flight, sadly. If you don't have enough fuel, you could always stop in San Francisco. Could stop. I don't recommend you stop because you may be stuck on the ground for longer than you would like to be. Just warning you. I think next one of the features they need to add next is like a lens flare. So like when you see the sun, you can kind of see a small little lens flare. Not too much. You want to go over the top, but like a little bit, just a small touch will really do a lot. Mobile Aviation, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Now that we're at our cruise, it's a good time to do my motivational quote of the day, which is I've actually used this one before, but I don't mind recycling some of these because I feel like they're good to remind, and some of you guys were not here back in the day when I used some of these older motivational quotes, but it's a good reminder. Today's quote is, "A negative mind will never give you a positive life." A negative mind will never give you a positive life. If that ain't the truth, I don't know what is. I like this view right here. Hop in and see the camera for a little bit. What headset am I using? I'm using the HyperX Cloud is what I'm using. I don't think I actually have that in the description. I think I forgot to put it again. I think I actually forgot to put that in the description. Yeah, I'm using the HyperX Cloud. What headphones did I have before? I didn't have any headphones before. I think this is my first pair of... I think this is actually my first set of gaming headphones I've ever had. Never had any other headset before. Before I was using like earbuds, you know what I mean? Like I'm still using them right now for just playback on my laptop over here. That's the only thing I'm using them for at the moment. But for gaming, I use these headphones. They actually sound really good, I have to say. They do sound very good. The mic is okay, I'll say. What you hear right now is not just the raw mic. What you're hearing right now is actually the mic plus I use another program called Voice Meter, and it allows me to make the sound better, because without that it was really like it was really quiet. Like if you would have heard my first stream I ever did with it a long time ago, it was extremely quiet, like way. It was horrible. I was really upset because I was like, man, I got these new headphones. Like, they're not cheap. You know, they're pretty expensive for headphones. I had never bought headphones like this, and they just, I was disappointed, to be honest with you, at first. But once I got Voice Meter, I was like, okay, I can make it happen. I can make it work. So, but even now, I still like the headset. Like, I don't really want to replace the headset, but I do want to replace the microphone. I want to get the blue something, the blue snowball, bluebell. I keep wanting to call it bluebell, but I want to get the snowball mic, or whatever the heck you call it. I have it on my Amazon, and that's for my next mic is going to be. I don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe sometime before the end of the year. Maybe I'll get it for Christmas. Who knows? It's not cheap either. At least the one I want is not cheap. But I actually did a lot of research, to be honest with you, before I got a headset, because when I got my headset, I kind of so what I did, I was saving up, right, for like my PC and everything. And when I got my PC, not only did I get my PC, but I got a lot of things with my PC, including my headset, because I knew I was gonna need a headset for my PC for streaming. I got a new keyboard, because obviously I got a computer built. So when you get a computer built, it does not come with a keyboard and everything. So I had to get a keyboard. I already had a mouse. I have a super cheap mouse. Like, I got it from a freaking clothing store. So I probably need a new mouse. I got a bunch of just different stuff that I needed for my computer and stuff like that, and my headset was one of them. But I like it. I can't complain too much about it. It's really good for just gaming in general. I mean, I feel like I sound pretty crisp when I'm talking on Discord to people. I sound decent. When it comes to streaming and recording, I just want a little bit better quality, and it's definitely a step up from what I had before. But it's it can, I feel like as a content creator, there's always going to be something bigger, better that you want. There's always gonna be something more that you want to add additionally. So with the headset, is like, yeah, it's great, it's amazing, it's a huge step up from what I had. I do like it, I really do enjoy it. But the only thing I feel like I would like to update right at the moment is just the mic, not the headset. The headset sounds great, just the mic itself. Josva, touch hidden goes. We don't really do flybys. Technically, you could. Whenever they tell you clear for the option, that includes, I believe, like a flyby over the runway, if I'm correct. But obviously, we're gonna definitely do touch and go. I want to see if I can land this thing again. But again, I'm gonna need you guys' help. You guys are gonna be my co-pilots today, helping me land this thing in the jump seat. So again, first stop today is San Francisco. If you're just joining us, this is our full flight plan for today. Expecting a lot of traffic at LAX. A lot of traffic at LAX. San Francisco will probably be moderate. With us coming through, it'll be a little bit moderate. Hopefully, we can get a straight in for San Francisco, and not too many vectors. As long as we're spaced out good, we shouldn't get any bad vectors. You can see Starley's already descending down for on basically a long right base for San Francisco right now. What runway are they using? 28 right or 28 left? 28 left? Are you close enough to hear the ATIS? We are not. We got Darius holding it down at San Francisco. Maybe I can at least see the weather. The weather is 280 at 6 knots. Visibility is 10. Few at 300. So weather, temperature is 10. Dew point 09. Altimeter 3012. Sounds decent to me. 28 left. All right, sounds good. I assume we're probably gonna end up using both once we get in. If we're like pretty close together, like this area right here, like you guys are spaced okay, not amazingly, but okay. You can see right here, I'm also catching this guy, so I might need to slow down. He's going 421. We're going 418, so he's actually faster than us. And then Blue 118 is a little bit slower than us too, so he should be, his spacing will get better over time. Not too worried about it right now. Pretty dope. Have I done this flight? We've done the opposite of this flight. Like I said earlier, our first ever global flight we ever did was flying from San Diego to San Francisco and then to Reno. But back then, like basically the server was crashing and we ended up crashing into a mountain trying to land. He's already slowing down. Bad boy, we're headed from Reno to LAX. This is our last stop. We're stopping in San Francisco. Alright, Luke L's sending some tips on landing a CRJ. George is doing a 4-hour flight to LAX. I assume you're flying from JFK probably. Somewhere. Yeah, that LAX to JFK flight is not that interesting to me, to be honest with you. Like, it's just short of being a long haul. Yeah, I don't know how it says that ET is 1 hour. That's not right. That's to LA. That's what that means. Where are we right now? What is our flight? What is our? Let's see. Headed to TIPRE. KATSO. Okay, so we're already in our the arrival section. So we need to be at CEDES right here. We need to be at 9,000 feet. And from CEDES, it'll send us to our final. So 9,000 feet is going to be looking for most likely to start descending. Where is CEDES? Yeah, let's start descending here. So we're at 18,000 when you get down to 9. Get my calculator because I need it. I'm not really good at all the math that it actually takes to doing the flight, descending, all that stuff. See, we're at 180. Captain Joe just posted a really good video. We posted it on our Discord as well, talking about when to descend. So I definitely recommend you guys check that video out by Captain Joe. He did a really good video showing the way that you should plan your descent. So let's see, 38 plus 5 plus 5, that's like 10. That's 40. Wait, 48. 48 miles. We'll say 50. We'll round up to 50. So what I do is I use a descent calculator personally. So we could descend now at about 1,100 feet per minute down to 9,000. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm set to 11,000 first, just in case. You know what I'm saying? 1,100 feet per minute is what we're gonna do. And we should be talking to, is it just tower that's on, or is approach on as well? Alright, that works. What's up, Rob? Good to see you, man. Takeoff Aviation, good to see you as well. Winnipeg to Edmonton. I've heard of both of those places, but I don't know where they are. So where is that and how long is that flight? Luis, I did already get your information about the Monaco race, and I've already read it and I've replied to you. I don't know when we're gonna be able to do that flight. Won't be able to do that flight this week. This will be my last stream of the week most likely, and then next week, I haven't told you guys this yet, but next week I will not be in town. We'll talk more about that on the second leg, but I will most likely not be doing any streams at all for the entire week next week, because I'll be out of town. So we are descending. It must be down 280 knots. So people who are behind me, just know I am now slowed down to 280 knots. My descent rate is 1,100. Canada, that's where I thought they were. That's where I thought it was. I just wasn't sure. George, man, I told you to message me or something. I told you I could let you back in. It's been long enough, bro. So George, just let us know. Mods, just so you know, George is now re-welcomed into our Discord. If he asks you, just go ahead and bring him back. You live in Edmonton, cool. What the eye emoji for? What eye emoji? What are you talking about? One of the reasons I wanted to stop in San Francisco is because I liked the departure out of San Francisco. Make sure when you talk to Tower or whoever we talk to, you let them know you're inbound for touch and go, not for just landing. It's tuned out of Reno, which I didn't realize we were still a part of. And we'll real quick check and see what we have staffed at San Francisco. I think it's just up to Tower. Yeah, ATIS ground tower, cool. So we only talk to them on final. So separation is even more important because I saw that F-14. I didn't just not see that. Because he will definitely tell you to go around or through 360s. I see Starley over here doing 360s. I'm not sure what happened to him. What happened to you, Starley? Why are you doing 360s? RuPaul, what's up, man? Cookie sounds good, man. Only Kill says, I don't play Infinite Flight anymore because after you take off, you don't do anything and it's boring. Well, that's flying for you, my friend. That's not just Infinite Flight. That's every flight sim ever. Basically, that's how it works. You take off and then you don't do anything. That's why I don't understand how people are able to do long hauls so much. It's because you take off and then you don't do anything for like 14 hours and then you land 14 hours later. So I like shorter flights where you take off, you're like, you know, you're en route for like an hour, depending, like unless I'm trying to get work done during flight or do something else like edit video, something like that in the flight, then I'll do longer flights that have like maybe 2-3 hour long cruise, something like that. But if I just want to actually fly a plane, I'm going to do a shorter flight so that I can land, I can take off and land and stay occupied and stay entertained the entire time. But also flying over really pretty scenic areas as well can also kind of keep your attention for a little while. And F-14, I see you and you better not freaking touch me, bro. I will shoot you down. I'm not bluffing. But yeah, like I said, that's, I mean, if that's what you don't like about Infinite Flight, then you are not playing the right game. Go back to Fortnite. That might be offensive, but I don't really care. It's tough love for you, my friend. But you're welcome here. Glad you're able to watch. Oh, that sucks. Where are we at? 11,000. Okay, we need to keep descending. Our speed need to come down below 250 knots here. We go 230. Hit the speed brakes.
Flight spoilers extended.
Hit our HUD. Turn our HUD back on so we can see where we are. We are passing MOVDD. We still are. We are 5 miles. No, 10. 10 miles from CEDES. Speed is coming down, coming down. Let's go ahead and change our altitude down to 9,000 feet. We'll turn the land lights on, which we've already had on. No, we had them on. They're off. So turn back on. Down to 9,000 feet. We're going to cross CEDES at 9,000. No more, no less. It's very important to watch the spacing right now. Right now, our spacing between us and Infinite Flight 338, which is Takeoff Aviation, is perfecto. He's going 300 knots. We're going 283. That is ground speed. Our separation behind the next airliner is also good. Good job, Dylan. So if the three of us stay in place, we'll land no problem. The F-14 I'm really not worried about. Just ignoring it at this point. So descending, spoilers can go away. Our speed's looking good. We're only descending at 1,100. I will expedite that just slightly to 1,500 to make sure we are still on our descent track over these mountains. Speaking of fighter jets, though, this is a really good area to do fighter jet flights. And I feel like anywhere that has mountains or beaches is a really good place to fly fighter jets. If you're into fighter jets and that kind of thing, flying in Reno is a really good area. Flying out here is just outside of San Francisco is a good idea. I don't recommend you take off in San Francisco because that wouldn't be really realistic if a fighter jet was taking off out of San Francisco. But I think they do have some. Like some stuff, like some military type aircraft that do fly in and out of there, more like C-130s and stuff like that. You don't like Fortnite either? Neither do I. Neither do I. I don't like Fortnite either, bro. Anybody playing Black Ops? I'm just curious. Is anybody out there playing the new Black Ops 4? And if you are, how do you like it? I was this close. Once again, I was this close to buying Black Ops because a friend of mine has it and has been playing it like crazy for the past week. Find your passion. And he's actually streaming right now on Fallout New Vegas. So if you're into Fallout New Vegas, if you're hyped about Fallout 76, definitely go show him some love on Twitch at Find Your Passion. Check him out for sure. I think he's still streaming. He might be done by now. He was streaming before I started. But like I said, he's been playing it. I've been watching him play it, like on Discord, like screen share and all that. I'm like, I'm just curious. Like, you know, is it good? Because he wasn't expecting to get it. So I don't know. What do you like? Only Kill Brazil. Speaking of Brazil, I'm going to your country next week. In fact, I leave on Wednesday again, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. Oh, we already passed CEDES. Oh crap, we need to send a bunch more. Hold on, let's pay attention here. We'll talk about Brazil in the next leg. I need to land the plane. What runway do we want? Let's see. We got 28 right, 28 left. Is there an ATIS we can listen to? Because that'll help us decide. I think there is. Yes, there is. Let's tune into that. Listen to that real quick.
San Francisco Airport, ATIS information Alpha, time 1419 Zulu, wind 270.
Okay, cool. So 28 left, 28 right. We have information.
Temperature 10, dew point
Alpha.
9, altimeter 3011.
So we'll take 28 right.
No intersection departures. No pattern work allowed. Landing runways 28 right, 28 left, 19 left, and 19 right. Departing runways 28 right.
Give me the shots. ASAP. We need to be at 6,000 ish.
San Francisco Airport.
Let's just descend down to 6,000. Let's go down to 5,000.
Time 1419 Zulu, wind 270 at 5, visibility 10.
Keep our speed the same.
Dew point 9, altimeter 3011 remarks. No intersection departure.
So let it be known, people behind me and in front of me, I am taking runway 28 right. The airport should be over there. I'm like pointing, like you guys can see what the heck I'm pointing at. But over there somewhere.
28 left, 19 left, and 19 right advised.
I remember this exact arrival flying into San Francisco like a month ago when I flew here. It's like the way this looks on Infinite Flight is honestly nothing compared to how it looks in real life. Like, it looks really good on Infinite Flight, but in real life it looks amazing. Alright, let's tune out of the ATIS now. And we still too far to talk to Tower, but we wouldn't want to talk to Tower anyways until you get on final, technically. It's what the way it works in real life. Or okay, not only on final, but in real life you would talk to them either on final or when you're entering their airspace to get approval to fly into the airspace, because this is a Class Bravo. Alright, ANETE, WETOR, we need to be at 4,000. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to make our descent all the way down to 3,000 at CPIN. I'm not sure if that waypoint is in Infinite Flight, but we're going to descend all the way down to 3,000. Slow down to 215 knots. And again, the waypoints I'm referring to are not only in Infinite Flight, but they're also in the where is Seepin? Alright, Seepin is right at the edge of the glide slope. We're not the yeah, that's where it is. I'm referring to waypoints on the chart that you can get online. There's Seepin. Seepin is right here. And we want to be at 3,000 when we get to Seepin. And once we get past Seepin at Ax something, if that's in Infinite Flight, which is right here, we're going to be at 1,800 feet. That is if you're, as only if you're landing on 28 right, not 28 left. So here we come. We're passing 6,000 now. Our speed is, let's bring our speed down. Again, we are no approach control. This was extremely important to watch your speed and watch the spacing ahead of you and behind you. Yeah, so right now he's going faster than us. I'm not sure what runway he's landing at because we're not talking to tower yet. So I'm going to slow my speed down even more. Actually, we already slowed that down to 190. Somebody tell me what's the trim setting? Trim setting and gear speed for landing in CRJ-700. I'll let you guys do the homework on that for my co-pilots. Greatly appreciate that while I get everything else set up and ready. So far, I think we're we're okay. We're good. Tulsa, Oklahoma to Dallas, Texas. I think you've asked to fly to Oklahoma before, and I said that we would eventually, because we need to give Oklahoma some love. I feel like that's an place that people don't fly very often. What's up, Supreme? Good to see you, man. What's up, Raphael? Good to see you, my friend. All right, 4,500. Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. We're almost there. We should be able to talk to ATC now. There it is, San Francisco Tower. We'll call inbound. Touch and go, runway. I guess technically on the ILS.
San Francisco Tower, San Francisco Tower, Blue 116, inbound on the ILS for touch and go runway 28 right with information Alpha. San Francisco Tower, Blue 118 is 18 nautical miles.
Alright, 600 feet above, and let's check on our descent. Coming up on Seepin really soon. Perfect. It looks like Infinite Flight 338 is also landing 28 right. Haven't heard back yet from Tower. We'll see what he says. If he clears us for 28 right, he may give us 28 left, depending on what he gave the other guy ahead of us. Thank you, walking through 240 knots at 10,000 feet. We've already passed that. We already passed that. I need to know what I need to do at this stage. What's my speed? Oh, 175. That's what it is. For 3,000, leveling off. We're gonna go flaps 8.
Flaps 8 degrees.
Alright, Starly, you just typed me a bunch of stuff that I gotta read. Oh, let's pick up the phone. Calibrate the screen. I have not heard back from ATC yet. And we're gonna use approach mode here. We're still technically lined up for 28 left because our flight plan takes us to 28 left. But we're expecting 28 right. Hit approach right there. Oh wait, no, I gotta change this. 28 right. Thank you. Now we're on 28 right. Oh, am I on the wrong frequency? Did he log out? Is there no ATC in San Francisco right now? Yep. Alright, we're landing on Unicom. That's what's going on. Alright, announce inbound, touch and goes, 2-way right.
November 8,
straight in.
San Francisco,
that's what's happening right now.
Blue 116 is 9 nautical miles to the southeast at 2,700 feet. Inbound. That's
what's happening right now. Alright, so we are established on the glide slope and on the localizer. And
Blue 118 is 12 nautical miles to the
we are 7 miles out.
Inbound for touch and goes.
We can slow our speed down. So right, what 155 you guys say?
San Francisco Unicom.
That'll work.
November 8 4 Lima Papa. Holding short runway 28 left. San Francisco Unicom, Infinite Flight.
I have visual.
338 is
28 right.
nautical miles to the southeast at
Seem to be
1,600
clear,
feet.
except for
Inbound
fighter jets
for
flying
touch and
over place.
goes. We'll make straight and for runway 28 right.
Traffic behind me looks like a decent
Bravo Alpha 710 is 14
distance.
nautical miles to the southeast at 3,000 feet. Inbound
Yeah, we're
for
good.
landing. We'll
Good,
make
perfect.
straight
Good job, guys.
runway 28 right.
Can I go gear down?
Gear down.
As well as armed.
Infinite Flight 338
And
is
flaps 20.
final.
Flaps 20
Runway 28
degrees.
right.
What is the actual landing speed of this thing? 155 or is it 140? Somebody said.
San Francisco Unicom, November 84 Lima.
We're doing touch and goes because we don't want to stop at San Francisco. We just want to touch San Francisco. We just want to say we've been here today. We're doing a touch and go in San Francisco, and then we will continue to LAX, which is our final destination in Los Angeles.
San Francisco Unicom.
Again, the cruise altitude for that flight will be 350 Mach 0.77 for you guys who've already taken off.
1,000.
Oh, great. Bro, this is the worst time you could call me. The worst freaking time. You know, I haven't heard from this guy in like 3 months. I literally have not talked to that guy who just called me in 3 months. But it's just the curse of live streaming on the phone. That's what it is. Alright, how far are we now? 2 miles out. Flaps 30. San Francisco is freaking awesome. I agree. Alright, 135 knots is what somebody just told me. We'll see. We'll try that. Again, you guys are my co-pilots today, so if we crash, I blame you. Alright, flaps full. We are a mile. How far are we? We are a mile and a half out. Established. I'm going to calibrate. I'm actually going to fly it by hand down. Since this is our first landing, I want to get some practice. So now that we are 400 above, I will disengage the autopilots. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I like to leave the auto throttle on until I touch the ground. Uh-oh. Come back. Come back. There we go. All right, again, we're only touching and going.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Flaring just a little bit. We're flaring. We're flaring. We're flaring. We're flaring. We're floating. We're floating. We're still floating. We're still floating. Alright, we're down. Alright, flaps takeoff. Spoilers off. Lead the rotor center back up. Uh-oh, we don't like that. Plane don't like that. Alright, let's take off.
Alaska 1928 is clear of all runways.
Okay, the rudder don't want to do nothing. I guess we're not using rudder. Alright, we should be good right there. And successful touch and go. Goodbye, San Francisco. Positive climb, gear up. Lock my speed at 210. Lock my heading right there. We're gonna climb up to 12,000 again. That way I don't have to keep leaning my phone. I can actually put it down. Alright, there we go. Autopilot is engaged. We will hit nav mode and allow nav mode to fly us through the departure. And flaps up. Passing 2,600 now. And that was our quick stop in San Francisco. That's the way I do it right there. Yeah, I was trying to lower the nose, but that freaking 60% of trim won't let me lower the nose on takeoff. So I don't know why we use 60% trim. Not really sure what's up with that. We should see. Actually, I think that over there. Yeah, over there is the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, that's where it is. And then the Bay Bridge is over there. Off our right wing, right at the tip of our wing. I'm pointing with the tip of my wing. So the right over there is the Bay Bridge. Over there is Alcatraz. Downtown is over there. And then over here is Golden Gate Bridge. And then I actually did a music video shoot on one of these little hills. Way over here somewhere.
San Francisco Unicom, United 127, holding short runway 28 left.
Alright, we're going to speed up a little bit to 225 knots for climb. Still have San Francisco in sight, but we ain't going back there right now. We just climbing over the beautiful coast of California. One of my favorite sights in the entire world. Still to this day, I still don't get old. I mean, I still don't get tired of seeing the beautiful West Coast. What is my plane doing right now?
San Francisco Unicom, United 127 is taking off runway 28 left.
That wasn't me, I promise. That was weird though, right? Like ATC just like cut out. They were like, "Alright, nah." I don't know what happened to you, Darius. It's like we had ATC all the way up to the point we were about to turn final, and they disappeared. I don't know if they crashed. I know they've been having crashing issues, but they were just gone. Oh well. It is what it is. Our spacing actually wasn't bad, at least not where I was. I don't know about the rest of you guys up front, but our spacing wasn't that bad for ATC to just force quit, rage quit on us. Where is my left wing camera? That's what I want. There we go. That's hot. I was happening. He wasn't prepared for us. Really, I mean, to be honest, our group is really not that big today. Like, we have a pretty small sized group. Like, we have a really decent sized group to fly in for ATC. You know, I don't feel like it's overwhelming, in my opinion. But then again, I failed the practical test on IFATC, so I mean, maybe I'm not one to talk. What's up, Jess? Yarn, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Minecraft Gamer, what up, bro? Who else joined us just now? Yeah, we're using 6% trim right now. He says, I know San Francisco because I used to play Watch Dogs 2. I kind of want to play Watch Dogs 2 just because it's in San Francisco. I'm a big fan of the city of San Francisco. And Tar, our flight is only probably about an hour left in this flight. We did flight from Reno to San Francisco, and it probably took us, I don't know, 35 minutes or so, or less than that from wheels up to wheels down. Now we're continuing on to our final destination, which is Los Angeles, and that will probably take us 45 minutes, just under an hour, depending on traffic in LA. But everything's going decent so far. Yes, sir. We got the face cam now. I guess you haven't been around for a while. We've been using this face cam for about a week and a half now. This is I think my second week with this thing now. But Antari, welcome, man. Glad you made it. Oh yeah, I also love the West Coast. Alright, we are at 14,000 feet. I didn't realize I set my altitude to that. I'm gonna climb to our cruise today, which is 35. 35,000. I'll speed up to 285 as I climb. 90, whatever it stops at is what we're gonna use, and we will continue our climb at about 2,500 feet per minute. Perfect. I think everything else is good. We turn the landing lights back off, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like, the weather is nice. I'm turning the seatbelt signs off for you guys, so you can go use the potty and all that. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, I love the departure out of San Francisco. I love how it kind of flies you around the city and then back down to the south. And sorry, we're on the expert server today. As always, we're always on the expert server. Is Watch Dogs 2 an actual good game? I've actually seen it go on sale on Steam a few times, and I have it on my wish list. I've been thinking about getting it. And it's not new anymore, but it just sounds interesting. It's always sounded like an interesting game. I've never really tried it. I'll speed up for a bit for you guys from behind me. I'll go 300.
San Francisco Unicom, United 1248 Heavy.
Yeah, we got a big gap ahead of us, so we'll speed up. But yeah, I've never played it. I've always been interested in it. But I've never really played it. It sounds like a GTA kind of, but you get to hack stuff. So I'm interested. I am interested. I like SJC too. Is that what is SJC? KSJC. That's
Alaska
what's the name of that airport?
Runway 28 left, departing south.
That is right outside of San Francisco, isn't it? The small one. San Jose. Yes, San Jose is a great airport, especially if you're flying private or GA. Yes, destination is LAX today. So, about what I was saying before we descended. I must talk about it before I forget. So, next week, I will not be streaming at all. Most likely for the entire week. I might get a chance on Monday or Tuesday, but I highly doubt it. Maximilian, what's up? Good to see you, man. Mr. Victorious, what's going on, man? Mr. Fighter. No problem if you're late. This is our second leg, so we're not, we got a little bit of time left to hang out, chill, so you're not too late. Glad you're able to make it. Like I said, next week we'll be streaming, most likely for the entire week. That includes Friday Night Flight. So because I'm going out of town, I'm flying out on Wednesday, early Wednesday morning my time, flying from Houston to Brazil. So definitely check out my Instagram for details on flight information, stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in tracking my flight or flying along, even I know some people like to fly along with me as I travel. So maybe you want to do a flight, an Infinite Flight or X-Plane or P3D, whatever it is you want to use. You could always fly along with me as I fly from Houston to Brazil. I don't know exactly how long that flight is. I already have a video on my page. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out, where I am flying a 767 Star Alliance 767 long haul from Houston to Brazil. I got a cough. So that's a really good video to check out. I really enjoyed that video. The video was really fun to make. It took me forever to make it. I basically took off at night, landed in the morning in Brazil. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing in real life as well. So definitely check out that video. Matter of fact, I'm going to rewatch that video myself. But I'm flying from Houston to Rio, connecting in Rio, and flying from Rio to Brasilia, the capital of Brazil. And I will be in Brazil for the weekend, but I'll be traveling basically for a week. I leave on Wednesday, I come back on Tuesday, early on Tuesday. I'll be taking off out of Brazil, coming back home on early Monday morning. So I'll only be there for a few days, but definitely looking forward to it. This will be my third or fourth time traveling to Brazil and visiting Brazil and spending time there. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Definitely, I'll send you guys. I'll post pictures and stuff like that of my flight, my travel, all of that. I'll be flying United. Yes, I'll be flying United. It'll be non-stop here to Brazil. Houston is a United hub, and we always fly United. Wait, but I don't remember what airline we're flying for in Brazil. We won't be flying United for our connection flight. We'll either be flying. What's the two? We'll either fly Gol, or what's that other one? Is it TAM? Is TAM the other airline over there? They have another airline that flies local flights. I can't remember. If anybody in here is from Brazil, you could tell me. I'm 28. Yeah, I'm 28. On the in-game flight we're doing right now, we're headed to LAX, but I'm talking about a flight I'm going to be doing in real life next week when we're flying to Brazil nonstop on United Airlines from Houston to Rio de Janeiro. Avianca, thank you. I think it's Avianca. I'm pretty sure it's Avianca. Like last time I flew Avianca. Nathan, yes sir, I do have Infinite Flight Assistant. I am using it right now. Matter of fact, it's probably most likely disconnected because somebody called me during landing. And if you guys have used it before, you know when somebody calls you while flying Infinite Flight, it disconnects anything connected to Infinite Flight. That sucks. But we had it for our first half of the flight, so now we probably won't hear any more of the sound, sadly. But it is what it is. Alright, again, speed Mach 0.77. But we have some space ahead of us, so I'm going to stay at my speed. He's at 442 knots. Yeah, so we're good where we are. The suggested speed is Mach 0.77. if you're near someone, but we're not really close to anyone. So I'm going to keep my speed at Mach 0.81 for now. We're still climbing at 2,500 feet per minute. I'm going to lower that to 1,500 feet per minute. There we go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, guys. I haven't flown since where was I? San Francisco, I believe. Remember, I did a live stream in the airport on Instagram in San Francisco. I may or may not be able to do that this time, but I'll try if I can. It's not Avianca. What goes in my head when I fly in real life? Like, what do you mean exactly? What goes in my head? Usually music. Vocal assistant, if you get me. What is vocal assistant? What's good, Ian? Good to see you, man. Latam. It might be Latam. I don't remember, Josh. TAM or GOL? Yeah, it's probably TAM or GOL. I think those are the two Brazilian airlines that fly. Who is that with the donation? Phoenix 116 coming back, bro. I'm doing very well. Thank you for the donation. Greatly appreciate that, my friend, as usual. Bro, you're like the most consistent person, man. Every time you come on here, send a donation. So I definitely appreciate it when you show up, man. Greatly. Thank you, man. Avianca's in Brazil as well. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, those are airlines to be flying. I'll let you guys know more flight information next week when all that happens. So I need to be packing. I got lots of stuff I got to do this weekend. I got to go shopping, so I need some new clothes to wear because I feel like I'm wearing the same clothes I had last year when I went to Brazil. I'm also, because I actually forgot. I didn't forget I was going, but I forgot that it was coming up so soon. I knew it was coming up before the end of the year, but I was like, I don't know exactly when. What's up, Aviator Channel? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, bro. I didn't realize it was coming up so soon, and so I kind of caught me off guard. As a lot of you guys know, I've been practicing my Portuguese for a while, like since last year. I mean, like, I think the life of the channel, I've always talked about how I'm learning Portuguese, how I'm getting slowly getting better at Portuguese. Well, the last probably month and a half or month or two, I really have been slacking on my learning of Portuguese. I haven't really been taking my lessons. I haven't been practicing. And so now I'm like, crap, I have a week before I go. I'm just going to cram all this stuff into my brain and try to learn as much Portuguese as I possibly can before I go. Matter of fact, I'm hitting up some of my Portuguese friends I'm going to see. Like, hey, can you help me practice before I get there? Because I really want to learn, make sure that I am as fluent as possible, even though I don't think a week is long enough for me to be perfect. So, but I know a lot. I know my head knows a lot of Portuguese. I just got to remind my head the Portuguese that I already know. Mr. Victorious, the Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday flight, I again doubt that I will even have a stream Monday or Tuesday. And if I do, I have no idea what I would stream, just being honest with you. But I highly doubt that I will. I have recorded a bunch of stuff, a bunch of videos. They're not all Infinite Flight. A lot of them are X-Plane. Some of them are racing. So I've recorded a few videos to post next week. So stuff will be showing up on my page as content. But I cannot promise that it will be Infinite Flight or Infinite Flight related. But I do have some Infinite Flight videos that I am working on, and I will do my best to try to get those ready before I leave so that I can schedule those to post at some point during next week. So that's kind of what my plan is right now. So I have a lot to do. Very busy. I have a lot to do before I leave, including learn Portuguese, edit videos. I got to take my dad to the mechanic as soon as we land. I have to... What do I have to do? I have to go get a haircut later today. I gotta go shopping tomorrow. I also have to go to like some kind of wedding engagement thing for my friend. I gotta go to another thing where we try on suits. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And then also was really sucks. Oh, good question. Flight time 50. We're 34 minutes out, and we just got the 350. So we're just starting the cruise. Another thing is I'm really bummed because when I found out that I'm gonna be going to Brazil next week, I'm like, well, great. I'm going to Brazil. That's cool. I love Brazil. I can't wait to go to Brazil. But Red Dead Redemption comes out next Friday, and that means I will not be in the country. Therefore, I will not be around a PlayStation, a computer, or nothing. I won't be able to play it. I won't be able to stream it. Nothing. And that actually does bum me out. And I'm like, crap. My friend is like, I'm surprised that you're actually still going to Brazil, because he knows how big of a deal Red Dead Redemption is to me. But that just means that I'm going to have to pre-order it before I leave and play it when I get back. So I'm going to play it a few days later than most people. I'm going to do my best to not watch a single video about Red Dead once it comes out, because I don't want to be spoiled. I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to see gameplay before I buy certain games, because I want to really have an authentic first impression on it, whether I'm recording it or not. What's up, Black Panther? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. My PSN name is actually IAM_blue. That is my PSN name, so you can add me on PlayStation if you like. I do, Star. You have no idea how much I love Red Dead Redemption. Like, you guys, I started streaming Infinite Flight after the GTA 5 hype went down, so I am a massive GTA 5 like Rockstar Games fan. Thank you, Phoenix, for another super chat donation, man. Appreciate it, bro. Where are you getting all these donations from? I appreciate that, bro. Aviator Channel, what's up? Fat Tree ID, what's up? Good to see you, man. So yeah, send me a invite or whatever request on PSN. I'll add you whenever I get on there. I don't really get on there much, but I'm a huge Rockstar Games fan. So GTA 5, when it came out, that has been my main game, and we're gonna do shoutouts real soon, guys. GTA 5 has been my main game since it came out. Yes, Joshua, I play GTA 5 online, and so like I have more play time, more screen time with GTA 5 than any other game that's ever existed. And I also have a lot of time on the original Red Dead Redemption as well, so those both games are like huge for me. So like, you guys have no idea how big of a deal GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption are. It's just because when I started playing Infinite Flight and streaming Infinite Flight and streaming in general, GTA 5 was not like something I was playing anymore, at least not that much, because that was like a few years after it had been released and I had already unlocked everything and all that stuff, and there's really no need for more people to stream GTA 5. That's the truth. There's enough people streaming and posting videos about it, so why should I? But who knows? Now that I have YouTube and whatnot, I'll probably be doing that. Nice, Mr. Victorious. You're getting Infinite Flight tomorrow. Well, I am excited for you, bro. Phoenix, you asked me something. What did you ask? Yes. Oh, he's asking somebody else something. Yeah, I don't play Fortnite, but yeah, man, GTA and Red Dead is a big deal to me, seriously. For my friend Fallout 76, the Fallout franchise, the Fallout series is a huge deal to him, so I'll also be playing that. Fallout is a big deal to me, not as big of a deal as Red Dead is to me. My first ever Fallout game was Fallout 4, which is the most recent Fallout. I really did enjoy it a lot, but them adding multiplayer brings a lot of questions up. Hariz, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're able to make it. So we'll see, man. The end of the year is really exciting. A lot of new stuff coming out, new games coming out. And congrats, Nathan, on finally getting the grade 2. Congrats, my friend. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't plan on stopping streaming Infinite Flight anytime soon. Again, it's not my plan. I'm hoping to, continue and partner with some people in the Infinite Flight world. We'll see what happens. And I'm also going to be continuing streaming X-Plane. And then my racing stuff will not stop either. But, I may try to fit in some Red Dead. I don't know how it's going to work for my channel. I don't know if that fits. I don't know. We'll see. I've also been playing American Truck Sim a lot the last couple weeks. I re-downloaded it, started driving around Portland, and it's been pretty fun. I almost streamed it yesterday. I almost streamed it. I was like, I don't know if anybody be actually interested in that. But Mr. Victorious, we flew from Reno at Lake Tahoe down to San Francisco, and now we're headed to LAX as our last stop. We're only 30 minutes out. Let's get this over with. Matter of fact, let's do some shout-outs. Before I forget, for the rest of you guys, I've already shouted out my VIPs at the beginning of the flight today. Let's get some music going. I don't know which song to use. Let's see, what is this? I'm not feeling. I don't even think you guys can hear that. No, you can't. I had that turned off on your side, so just give me a second. That's kind of a cool song. How about we do that? That's different. That's a different vibe than we usually go for. We'll do that right there. I like to have a song behind my shoutouts. We're gonna have to do this quick as well. Let's turn this down. And go ahead, guys. If you're watching right now, you want to get a shout out, let me know where you're watching from. And send me an emoji. Do it. Hey. Mr. Victorious, we got him watching from England. Aviator from London to Heathrow. Minnesota, baby. Takeoff Aviation, what's up? I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. This song is so weird, but like I like it at the same time. Starly, as usual, watching from Austria, representing. Thomas R, Scotland, Leon Kiwi, Singapore. What's that say, Denver? Yeah, Ian McKillop, watching from Denver, Colorado. Josh Kitty, yes, right, party time. Nathan Wolfson from England. Josh Kitty Cat, Oklahoma. Tokyo, what's up? I wish I knew how to say your name. Tick Pro UK, what's up, man? United Kingdom, chilling. Let me get my shades up in here. Josfa, watching from, I think that says, I can't see what that says actually. What does that say? DKFO, what is that? What is that place? Not sure. But Josfa, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in. KYD from Barbados. Also, Phoenix 116 from Canada, Quebec. I miss Canada. I want to go back to Canada. I haven't been there in a year now. Royan from Antigua. What up, man? IFMG's always here, bro. Love you, man. Nick Waite from Florida. Supreme, boy, watching from England. Shout out. Denmark. Thank you, Joshua. I wasn't sure where that was from. We're looking good. We're 26 miles out. 26 minutes out. Sunshine City, Port Ward, Jamaica. That's Andrew Cunnington. Aviator Channel says Quanta 77. Is that where you're from? You're from a Quanta 77? Ali Bob. Speed up, somebody says. Can we get the hype in the chat? What other songs do I have? No, not that one. I like this song too, actually. It's a short one. Norway, what's up, man? Shouts to my Caribbean people. Gotta love my Caribbean people. Ain't nothing like Caribbean people. I wonder like how off my camera sync is with the music, because I know that my voice is synced pretty good already to the music, but I don't know how well my actual all this is working, you know what I mean? Like bam, 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 you know. I'm wondering. How do you spell your PSN name? I will type it actually. I am _ blue. Bam, there it is. Actually, it's loading in right now. Caribbean life. Over here DJing like a mug. Thank you, Aviator Channel. You gotta pass on the good vibes, man. You know, some people are starting their day, some people are ending their day. Some people are in the middle of their day. Some people are hating their day. So we gotta be positive, you know what I mean? Positive life, positive. Wait, that's positive wife, positive life. That's not what I was looking for. That's not what I was going for. Positive mind, positive life. There you go. It's also true though. Was it happy wife, happy life is actually very true. I am married now, and I understand that that is not just a joke. Luke L's coming through with a great question. Let's turn the music down for him. Great question. He says, what do I need to know before purchasing X-Plane 11, and what is the quality without add-ons? That is a great question. But brother, you're asking the correct questions today. The question is, the answer is, I believe that X-Plane, compared to any other flight sim that is out there right now, including AeroFS Fly, P3D, FSX, what else is out there? Flight Sim World, if that even exists anymore. I think that's discontinued. But X-Plane, compared to any other flight sim out there right now that is on PC, that is a full sim. This is not including mobile sims like Infinite Flight. So Infinite Flight is not on the same chart. Let's make that clear. X-Plane is definitely the best flight sim out of the box. in my opinion. I already know Starley's gonna disagree with me because we disagree about everything. But that's okay. That's why we're friends, because opposites attract for some reason. But anyways, X-Plane is definitely the best sim out of the box with not a single add-on, not a single add-on plane, add-on texture, none of that. X-Plane's the best. Now he said, what else do you need to know? I would say, I always tell people, please get the demo. Please get the demo before trying it. Because the thing is, X-Plane won't run on everybody's computer. Walking Fruit, Portugal, no worries, no worries. See, I already knew Stars would come through with P3D BS, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, nobody want to hear that right now. We talk about X-Plane. P3D is good, but X-Plane's better. Anyway, so, as I was saying, is this music is horrible. So, next song. What was I saying? X-Plane. X-Plane's better. What was I saying? X-Plane's better. We do have to descend soon. We look at that. But what was I saying? Seriously, I lost my train of thought. Thank you, freaking Starly, for making me forget what I was gonna say. Oh, demo. Make sure you play the demo. I believe it's still possible for you to to use X-Plane with the demo. That'll put you in like just a few airports. But that will at least let you know if your computer can handle it and at what frames per second you can handle it. Because if you are not okay with the frames you can get on your current computer or whatever computer you decide to use X-Plane on, you probably should just not use X-Plane. If X-Plane, the base model, does not run really well on your computer at whatever settings you are happy with, then add-ons will only make that worse. And Mr. Victorious was actually what headphones I use. It's the HyperX Cloud. I would not say that I won't recommend them. It just depends what you want to use them for. So I don't want to recommend it, because if I recommend it, then you guys are gonna buy it. Then you'd be mad at me for not liking it. So unless I do a review or something about these headphones, HyperX, if you want to hit me up, you know, just saying. We can make something like that happen. How did I meet Starly? Through Infinite Flight somehow. I'm not really sure. But yes, X-Plane 11 is a great sim out the box. But again, it is very strenuous on your PC. So make sure that you can run it before buying the full version. That's all I would tell you. If you can't handle it, go P3D, whatever. Go FSX, whatever. Thank you. I'm glad the mic sounds good to you. But the thing is, I talked about this earlier. The mic actually doesn't sound this good. The truth is, don't be deceived. Just because you see me wearing a HyperX Cloud headset with a HyperX Cloud mic does not mean that the HyperX Cloud mic sounds good. It actually does not sound amazing like this straight out the box. I actually use a separate program called Voice Meter Banana. You can search it up. It's called Voice Meter Banana, and it actually allows me to change, and I can do it right now for fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's try something real quick. Hopefully I don't screw up my sound by doing this. I can change my sound. So if I turn off, hold on, give me a second. Check. Oh God. Check. Yeah, so I can actually change the way my mic sounds, the lows and the highs. So right now you're hearing just the highs in my voice. You hear them, blah blah blah. Check. And now you'll hear the lows, more lows, and more lows. So I have a cool equalizer on Voice Meter Banana. And also, what's up, little Sophia? Good to see you. There's another FX I can do. Like FX I can do. See, how do I change it? I forget how to change it. How the heck do I change the effect? I forgot. It's pretty dope. Again, you're not seeing my screen on what exactly I'm doing. It's actually pretty simple. I'm just dragging a little thing around, and it does it. But it's pretty darn simple. I just can't remember how to do the effects. I don't usually. Oh, there they are. Check. Ooh. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. That's very funny. Oh, that's very funny. Oh, Jesus. I've never done that live. That is hilarious. I can also change the panning. So right now I'm talking through the center. If I want to only talk to the left side of your ears, now you can only hear me on the left side of your ears. Now you can only hear me on the right side of your ears. Weird, right? So anyways, that's cool. So anyways, Voice Meter Banana, you can use that for any microphone. It's not just with the HyperX Cloud. Matter of fact, it's just audio in general. It splits your audio up. I use it for streaming. I definitely recommend it for anybody else who streams and wants full control over their audio. So that was fun. Is Blue evil? Oh, that's funny. Next a million, what's up, man? We're just having some fun. You know, we get bored sometimes during in flight. So we're when we probably should start thinking about descending and stuff. We've been flying for a while. So flying into LAX now, guys. It looks like they are fully staffed. Los Angeles, we have Denver Chris for tower and ground. We got approach is Jonathan, and we have some other guy as approach. Too far currently for the ATIS. Most likely, as usual, LAX always lands to the west. So that's 25 left. Yeah, 25 left and 24 right, I believe is what they usually use for approach. Now, can anybody tell me, because I remember when I used to fly into LAX, the ILS was off. Is that still correct? What do I think about PewDiePie and T Berry's battles? I don't know anything about that, actually. What's going on? Your ear felt like it was deaf. If one of my moderators could go ahead and post the Discord link in chat right now, so that anybody who needs it can get it while they're here. I don't know if we've posted that today. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't really recommend the mic just yet. Like, I feel like you would need to hear my honest opinion about it. And like, it sounds great. If you just want to use it for just gaming, it's perfect. For just gaming, it's perfect. For streaming, it's good. It's really good. It's like low end good. Like, this is like the cheapest good headset you can get. Like, if you're on a budget, like I was when I bought, was looking for a headset for my for my stream and game, this is perfect. I think if you want something better than this, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money. From when I was looking last time. Thank you, Walking Fruit, for posting that. And yes, we are on expert server. Yes, fake subs. That's ridiculous. Why would you have fake subs? That's just lazy. I do not use a joystick for Infinite Flight. I only use it for DCS World and in X-Plane. What rank do you give your current setup and PC? Out of 10, I give mine a 7, 6, 7. I give my setup like a 6 or 7. And I would probably never say 10 because it could always be better, be more. I want to get a better mic, like I said earlier. I want to get the mic, and I also want to get the stand. I'll probably put it like here. Yeah, probably like right here. I get a mic, a boom mic stand with the new blue mic or whatever you call it. They have a blue version too. I saw a really cool blue version. So I'll probably get that. And so that way I don't have to have a mic here. I can just have headphones and I'm talking through a mic that you can't see. And in that case, that might actually help with some things. I don't know. We'll see. Sounds great, Andrew. Alright, seriously, we do need to think about landing and all of that. We're not just going to be flying forever. Flight's going really good. We are on time at the moment. That is the shortest LA approach I have ever seen. Usually I'm used to doing the long approach over Ontario. So we are using the KIMMO 3 arrival into LAX today. And I haven't shown this in all day, so let's have some chart fun. If I have that up here, let's see, Navigraph. It should probably block me. I'll put it right here. I was put in the middle. Why not? I don't know. Right here. Now you can see charts. Yay! Let's make it bigger. I guess that's good. Okay, so what am I looking at right now? This is not the right airport. That's San Francisco. Let's look at LAX. I am using navigraph.com, but you can get these charts for free on SkyVector or online. And we're planning on landing on right. Let's just expect 24 right for now. So I'm going to go to approach and RNAV. No, we want the ILS for 24 right. There it is. ILS 24 right. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see it. Cool. It's so long. That's so great. Look how long this is. So we're gonna be coming in from up here. We might not even go that far out. Like ours has us coming like right over here somewhere. What is this waypoint? Julie? I don't see Julie on there. And for our star, I said the KIMMO. KKK, there's KIMMO. Yeah, KIMMO 3 arrival. Descend now, do it quickly. Am I late? Most likely. I'm most likely already late, so we've been not paying attention this whole time. Question is, what do we need to send to? 8,000? Yeah, we're 10 minutes out apparently, so let's descend. Altitude, we're gonna go down to 11,000 as usual. Right there. I'm just gonna speed down a little bit down. And let's descend at we're definitely high at the moment, so let's descend pretty quick. And we'll make a 3,000 feet descent rate. How are we doing on spacing right now? Alright, so we've already caught up to Infinite Flight 338. He is going 432. We're going 10 miles faster. So we'll go spoilers out and slow our speed down. Spacing behind us looks amazing. Just slow down, so that's perfect. Cool, cool. Man, I love flying over Southern California. I love flying over all of California. That's just truth. I say that every time we fly in California. Every single time. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. Let's get rid of this navgraph. Uh-oh, Starley says I need to descend and make a 360 because if I don't, I will nosedive. Oh, cyanide. Do I think I'll be able to fly a real plane by what I know in this game? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They do pretty good on the physics and all that stuff, but yeah, you could, if you went straight from Infinite Flight to a real plane, it wouldn't, it's not significant. Yeah, we're gonna do a 360, guys. We're too high. I got distracted. We missed our top of descent. That's all good. We will make a 360. We'll do it right. 360. We'll turn navigation mode off. Your right turn. It happens sometimes. Matter of fact, it happens most of the time for me. I just get distracted and I miss my top of descent. Happens to me on X-Plane and on Infinite Flight. Lakeisha, what's up, girl? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the scream. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're able to make it. Am I going to use ILS? Most likely, at least to line up the runway, I'll use ILS, but I might land it by hand like we did last time. The atmospheric effects really make this look dope. Yeah, I can see freaking LAX from here, so it's right over there. We're definitely too high. We came in high, super high. Whoa, Andrew Cunningham says starting January 1st, 2019, Jamaica will be banning single-use plastic bags, straws, and styrofoams. What is their use for this? Are they trying to save the beach? Like, what is the reason for banning those items? on the whole island of Jamaica. I would use NCS music, but I'm a little bored of NCS music. We've been playing that way too much. So this is just random YouTube copyright-free music that I'm playing right now. I did find a bunch of new music to use for videos and stuff, so I'll be slowly adding those in as we go. Not today, but in later streams, later videos, you'll be hearing different music. So I found a few more new sources of getting some free and copyright-free music to play during streams. NCS is just kind of convenient because it actually already has a lot of their mixes. Like they have like an hour, 2 hour long mixes that you can just play for things like flight sims and truck sims and stuff like that. So like whenever you have a long period of time, you just want music to play, you can just let it play. Thank you for the like, Lakeisha. Greatly appreciated. So I really like NCS for that, but we've been playing it so much, and I went back and actually looked at their website or their YouTube the other day, and I haven't really seen any new mixes posted that I was confident in, because sometimes NCS music still has copyrighted stuff in it, and you guys don't know that, but I found out later when it's like, oh, this 5-minute segment of your video that's like 3 hours long is going to be demonetized because of the whole freaking wait, no, the whole video is demonetized because of 5 seconds of a clip. What's up, Ninja? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. So the struggle is real. I've been thinking about making my own music, but that takes a lot more time. I'm already spending more time on recording. Grin, what's up, bro? Good to see you. I got some X-Plane videos scheduled to post for next week. I was actually supposed to, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was actually supposed to stream X-Plane yesterday, and I did not, because I was just very upset at X-Plane. It wasn't X-Plane's fault. It's nothing personal, X-Plane, but I tried I had my whole day planned out yesterday of what I was gonna do, what I was gonna stream, when I was gonna stream. Everything was planned out, and it all got crushed by one small thing that happened. And I was so upset about it that I was like, nope, I'm not playing X-Plane for the entire day. And so I didn't stream X-Plane. I didn't stream anything because I was just pissed. Armando, good to see you, man. That's what I thought, environmental reason. Thank you, Mr. Flighter, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Give it all you got, baby. See you. Welcome to the stream. Have I heard of pretzel? You know, like a pretzel, like the food? Yeah, I've heard of pretzels. Is that what you're referencing? Pretzels? The food pretzel? Oh, this is the longest 360 I've ever made. That should be good. You're connected to the lobby AFK voice chat, but your mic is muted. Okay. I'm not on any voice chat. I think it might show that I'm on there, but I'm not. I'm not on there. Yeah, I believe I already shouted you out earlier when you joined, my friend. Gil Hermie, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Grin. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I actually have not. I'm gonna turn NAPO back on. I've actually not streamed my new Blue Arrow livery for X-Plane. That's weird, right? It's been out for a really long time, but I have yet to stream it. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what my problem is there. I thought about using it yesterday again, but I was just so upset at X-Plane for some stupid download problem that I had. Basically, the issue was that I bought and attempted to download some new scenery that I wanted to show you guys yesterday as a live stream, and it didn't work. And I was pretty upset that it didn't work because it didn't make any sense why it didn't work. So I tried for like hours. Now I don't know if anybody else here has a PC flight sim like X-Plane or P3D, but we all have this problem where we'll spend a ton of time just setting up our sim, whether it's like updating freaking nav data or updating aircrafts or updating scenery or downloading new scenery. Like, we all have this time where we're just we'll spend way too much time on setting something up on our flight sim that we don't even get to fly. Like, we'll spend a whole night on setting something up on our flight sim and we don't even get to fly. Well, it's happened. If you don't have a flight sim, like a PC flight sim yet, then you will find out when you get one. Trust me. That's the lucky part of Infinite Flight, is you can pretty much depend that when you turn it on, it's gonna work. Let's see, I have such an amazing PC like 1080 Ti and everything, but X-Plane runs like caca on my PC. That's weird. I have a 1080 Ti as well, and everything runs amazingly on my computer. But yes, anyways, I had one of those days. I spent a bunch of time trying to get something to work. It didn't work, and I was pretty upset about it. It's gonna cost me money to make it work, and time, a lot more time. And so I was just upset about it, and I didn't stream X-Plane or anything. Basically rage quitted. We're at 11,000. We're still ways out. We're not a ways out, but we're out. We're 12 minutes. It says. I want to know what the distance is. Distance to destination is 67 nautical miles. Should be over there somewhere. Are we close enough to talk to approach? Yes, actually we are. I'm gonna wait though till we make that next turn. Nice, walking fruit is clear for the ILS. You're in the sea, you know what I'm saying? You spend 3 hours setting up your files. I'm the same freaking way, man. Especially when I'm doing scenery stuff. It takes not always forever. What's up, Ethan? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it, man. Almost grade 3. Congrats, man. Congrats. I know I'm a little late on that. We're almost done, people. And LAX actually doesn't. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to me, I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but that doesn't look that busy. That doesn't look that busy. I think we should be okay. Trying to see what the traffic flow is, but I think we should be okay. I don't know how Starly's not on the ground yet. Like, how is that possible, bro? How are you not already on the ground? I see walking fruit clear for the ILS down here on runway 24 right. It looks like. Yeah, they're using the south side for departures mostly. We came from like middle of the pack to last, it looks like. You should check Flight Radar 24 and compare that to Infinite Flights. Oh. Haha. I should. I kind of want to see. Let's see. Let me look it up. Flight Radar. I never use that website, honestly. I'm not really that interested usually in like what that looks like. Unless I'm flying. If I'm like flying, and then I'll look at stuff like Flight Radar. But I don't really usually look at that. How do I search places? See KLAX. Honestly, LAX looks the same. Like, no kidding. LAX right now looks similar to what our traffic situation looks like. Matter of fact, we might have more. We have a lot more inbounds. We have a lot more current approaches than LA does right now. LA is pretty busy on the ground and on the taxiway. If you guys want to look with me, you can check out flightradar24.com. They have a bunch of approaches, but they're pretty far out. Yeah, they're not bunched up like we are. So honestly, I'm pretty sure the LA Tower would not prefer what we have going on Infinite Flight right now. Thank you, Lakeisha Grant. I'll see you next time. I greatly appreciate the new sub. I'm glad you're able to make it. Alright, how are we looking now? How are we looking? Let's go ahead and contact approach. The contact SoCal approach. Actually, we can listen to the ATIS now, so let's do that first.
Los
Not on?
Angeles Airport, Status information Golf. Time
Can't hear it.
1624 Zulu. Wind information missing. Visibility 10. Temperature 23.
Mission Golf.
2.2. Altimeter 3003 remarks. Intersection departures allowed. No pattern work allowed. Expect long taxi times. Rolling departures only. Straight out departures only. Landing runways 25 left, 25 right, 24 left and 24 right. Departing runways 25 left.
We got 128.5 for arriving from the north. So that is the as why I need to stage right there. 1285. That'll be this one right here. We'll request approach Los Angeles on any runway ILS. Let's see what he says.
Northeast of Bob Hope at 11,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Los Angeles. Golf November.
It might be a little high too.
Romeo, turn left heading 080. Turn left heading 080. Golf November 1 Tango Romeo.
I usually use Flight Aware. Yeah, Flight Aware is my go-to.
Turn right heading 080. Descend and maintain 7,000. Euro 1001. Descend and maintain 11,000. Echo India Foxtrot Mike Golf. Sierra Tango Romeo.
Slow down a lot actually.
Blue 116. Contact SoCal approach on 124.9er. Contacting SoCal approach on 124.9er.
I guess I contacted the wrong approach. I could have swore he said north arrivals. Maybe he meant going north. What are we on now? 1249. Yeah, we're on it now. Request approach. We can do this quick because we're almost there.
Blue 116 is 13 nautical miles north of El Monte at 11,000 feet.
El Monte. On
On
FS Economy, we have a ton of stuff out here. Alright, 24 left is what we're getting. I'll get that chart ready.
Roger, Blue 116. Blue 116. Turn right.
Down 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
Alright, nav mode disengaged.
Right, heading 250.
Oh, right,
Descend
250.
and maintain 7,000. Blue 116.
Down 7,000.
Turn right, heading 250.
Our speed should be already good. I'm going down 230. Spoilers are on flights. Down to 7,000 we go.
FedEx 1100 heavy. Descend and maintain
Come on,
3,000.
come on. Uh-oh.
SoCal approach. Delta 12 with you. Descend and maintain 3,000. FedEx 1100 heavy. Alaska 1040.
I'm going to descend pretty quickly, too.
Turn left, heading 070.
Alright, our speed's looking good. Flight spoilers are out. We're going to descend about 1,800. We're 2,000 feet per minute. Oh, 230 knots as best I possibly can with the spoilers out. And he is vectoring us to 7,000 feet. Come on, stop at 7,000. There we go.
Delta 277 Tango Lima is 5 nautical
Yeah, I see what he's
miles
doing. He's going to send us
north
that way and then come back. And over there near Burbank. And then back around. Looks like behind November Zulu Echo 220 and Eurowing 001.
Turn left, heading 340. FedEx 1.
Alright, landing lights on, seatbelt signs on.
Thai 123, execute missed approach. Turn left, heading 250. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Lima Lima Mike Foxtrot is 4 nautical miles southeast of Fullerton Muni at 4,000
I think
feet. Requesting
the
radar
Rose
vectors
Bowl
to
is
Los
in this
Angeles.
area somewhere.
Executing missed approach. Turn left,
Might
heading
not get to see it. I think the
250.
quality of the
Climb and maintain
scenery is
5,000.
not good enough
Thai
at this
123.
altitude to see it.
Turn left, heading 150.
I think the Rose Bowl's over here
Infinite
somewhere.
Flight 313.
Michael Thomas, I do use
556.
Infinite Flight Assistant,
Turn
but
left, Blue
somebody
116.
called me not long ago.
Expects vectors for the ILS approach.
Alright,
with
switching
Roger,
runways to 24 right now.
116. Infinite Flight 338.
Yeah, I'm
Turn
using
right,
Infinite Flight
heading
Assistant, but somebody called me on our
250.
first arrival
Descend and
into
maintain
San Francisco,
6,000.
and just
Turn
you know, whenever
right,
somebody
heading
calls you,
250.
it disconnects everything.
Descend and
Connected to
maintain
Infinite Flight.
6,000. Infinite Flight 338.
Walking Fruit is parking.
Eagle
Swift
Lima Mike
Wings,
Foxtrot.
Swift
Turn
Lings.
right,
What's up,
heading
man? Good to see you. Welcome to the
220.
stream.
Infinite Flight 324 is 5
Heading
nautical
250. What did I
miles
do?
west of Alto Muni at
Thank you.
11,100 feet.
Thank you, Nathan. I thought I did it, to be honest. Alexandrulo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Nathan. Good catch. Charlie, what FNF is this? What in the FNF is this?
Descend and maintain 4,000. Romeo Alpha Victor India November. Navy
Alright, we don't need these spoilers
160.
anymore. We're at
Turn
7,000.
right, heading 250. Infinite Flight 313. Turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 5000. Turn right.
Local time is, I don't know. Local time in LAX right now is 9:33 a.m.
Turn left heading 160, Bravo Alpha 710, Air Force 231. Turn
Do I have any flight suggestions for a 1 to 2 hour flight, bro? That depends on where you are. Where do you want to be? What area do you want to fly in?
Taiwan 23, climb and maintain 3000. Contacting Los Angeles Tower on 119.8, FedEx 1100 Heavy. Infinite Flight 313, reduce speed to 180 knots. Climb and maintain 3000, Taiwan 23. Bravo Alpha 710, turn left heading
America.
070, descend and maintain
Let's see. 1 to 2 hour, good 1 to 2
070,
hour flight in America. There's a lot of them.
descend and
I
maintain
assume you want to fly an
5000,
airliner.
Bravo
That's what
Alpha
most people want to fly.
710.
What we just did is a good 1 hour flight from San Francisco to LAX. If you want to fly on Infinite Flight during the event, is a good flight. Another good flight for the event is JFK to KIAD. Alexandrulo, when is my next X-Plane stream? Most likely will not be until about 2 weeks from now. Okay, maybe not 2 weeks from now. Maybe. Yeah, actually, yes, I think it might be 2 weeks. Turn left 160, 5000.
Turn left heading 160, descend and maintain 5000.
Turn right heading 250. Lima.
Turn left heading 160.
But most likely, my next stream in general after this won't be until the week after next, because I mentioned earlier I'm going out of town next week, so I'll be gone for the entire week next week. But I do have some videos that I plan on releasing while I'm gone, as long as everything works out.
FedEx Blue 116. Turn left heading 070.
070 Blue 116.
070 Blue 116. Alaska 1040. Turn left heading 3.
But I have some X-Plane videos that I plan on posting, so hopefully you guys enjoy them.
Sierra Victor Alpha 243 with you.
Turn left heading.
What's up, Mr. Travel Aviation Videos? Good to see you, man. I love travel and I love aviation. I love videos too.
Delta 277 Tango Lima is 4 nautical miles southeast of Ontario International at 13,500.
I'm not using Infinite Flight Passengers. I actually haven't used that in a while. I feel like it needs an update, personally.
Delta Lima 27H2 with you.
It hasn't been working well for me lately, but it's a great app. There's traffic right ahead of us.
313, turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 4000. Turn right heading 160.
Yeah, he's close.
Descend and maintain 4000.
We're turning.
Flight 313.
Sierra Victor Alpha 243 is 2 nautical miles northwest of Flababa 10,100 feet. Requesting aisles approach runway 25
I forgot the descent, my bad.
Delta Lima 2782 is 5 nautical miles west of Los Angeles at 2,300 feet. Requesting flight following to San Francisco.
Alberta Souza, what's up, man?
Turn left heading
My iPhone does not something, the battery, so do not something. Not sure what you're asking. I'm asking if you're asking if the battery of my phone is hot. It's actually not. It's warm, but it's not hot. Setup video is still on the way.
Delta 277 Tango Lima. Turn left.
And there's LAX off our right wing. We are on a right downwind. Runway 24 right is what they gave us.
Romeo Echo Papa Romeo Tango Yankee Oscar uniform. Turn left heading 070.
So yeah, I gotta grind and get these videos out. I got like 4 or 5 videos to do. I might just push it all in one video. We'll see. It's actually a series of videos. 4,000. Oh Jesus! You saw the nose?
Descend and maintain 4000. Blue 116. Alaska 1040.
Must have done something there. Alright, descend into 4,000. Now we're 500 feet above that. I think we repeated it already.
Runway 25 left approach.
Alright, landing lights are on. Speed is at 230. He hasn't complained about that yet. This guy is going 261. He's going faster. He's 1,000, almost 2,000 above.
Alaska 1040.
It's going pretty smooth so far.
Expects vectors for the aisles approach runway.
Yes, sir. We're landing in LA.
Los Angeles. Sierra Kilo Yankee Tango Oscar Mike.
Let's see, Los Angeles is on our right wing. Santa Monica, we just flew over Santa Monica back there. My favorite part of Los Angeles. Technically, it's not LA, it's Santa Monica, but still, I like it.
Roger. Sierra Victor Alpha 243.
I don't know where the Hollywood sign is, to be honest. I think it's over there.
210, descend and maintain 7000. Sierra Victor Alpha 243, turn right.
So for you guys who love Grand Theft Auto 5, we are flying over Los Santos currently.
Right, heading 150, descend and maintain 4000. Bravo Alpha 710, Delta Lima 27H2, expects vectors.
My dog is chilling, you see him?
Infinite Flight 338.
He's asleep as usual.
Turn right, heading 330.
That's his butt right there, actually.
Roger, Delta Lima.
Yep, there he is, laid out.
Turn left, heading 330.
That's what he usually does this time of day.
Romeo Alpha Victor India November. Turn left, heading 340. Descend and maintain 3000. Turn left, heading 340. Descend and maintain 3000. Romeo Alpha Victor India November. Bravo Alpha 710 expects vectors for the Isles. Approach runway 24 right at Los Angeles. Roger, Bravo Alpha 710.
Roger, Delta 405.
Infinite Flight 313, contact Los
Yeah, I feel
Angeles
bad that I
Tower
didn't do
on
that X-Plane stream
119.8.
yesterday.
SoCal
Swiftlings, yes, I do know him.
With you. Boeing 222, radar contact. Infinite Flight 324, descend and
See you, Michael.
maintain 9000.
Thanks for stopping by, bro. Sorry that you had to miss the landing.
Infinite Flight 324.
Woo!
Alaska 1040, contact Los Angeles Tower on 119.8.
No worries,
Contacting
Dogster.
Los Angeles Tower
I'm glad you
on
made it at all.
119.8, Alaska 1040. Bravo Alpha 710, turn right, heading
Oh
210,
man, one thing I forgot to
descend and
mention is
maintain
for you X-Plane
3000.
fans, there's a new TBM 900 coming out on X-Plane tomorrow on Saturday, and I am super hyped about that. I was hyped about the TBM 930 or 950, whatever, coming out on X-Plane. Oh no, on Infinite Flight, which is dope. Still like it. I didn't land it very well, but I like it. I still need some practice in it, but as you guys know, I do fly X-Plane very often, and there's a new TBM coming out by X Aviation, and I already have like 2 of their planes. I think I have the Saab and something else. Actually, no, I just have 1 plane, and I have their weather thing that they have. But they have a new TBM coming out, and I'm super hyped about that. What sucks is I wish it would have came out today. 210. I wish it came out today so I could be using it already. Oh, 140, not 210.
Turn right, heading 240. Turn right, heading 140. Blue 116.
There we go. But yeah, I'm super hyped about the TBM, man. We've been waiting a long time for this this add-on plane for X-Plane 11, and it's gonna be hype, man. It's gonna be good. I'm really curious of the differences of that and the one on Infinite Flight as far as the interior, the model, and all that kind of stuff. So be expecting to see a blue arrow livery for the new TBM 900 as soon as I get my hands on that baby. So it comes out tomorrow, and I'm gonna be busy all weekend, and that really sucks. Because I'm not going to be able to probably use it very much. Alright, turn heading 220, 3,500 to establish a localized 24 right approach.
Maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 24 right approach. Contacting Los Angeles Tower on 119. Turn
down to
right,
3,500.
Descend and maintain 3,500. Maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 24 right. Blue 116. Lima Lima Mike Foxtrot. Turn left heading 340. Descend and maintain 3000. Turn left heading 330.
Alright, so I'm going to get inside the cockpit and get this thing ready for landing today. Make sure those seatbelts are on, guys. We're about to land
Navy 160. November 275
in LA.
Bravo Delta. Turn left heading 160.
Land lights are on.
Turn left heading 160.
Some
November
bird poop on the window.
275 Bravo
There we go,
Delta.
now it's gone.
Infinite Flight 324. Descend and maintain.
Let's see if I remember how to do this.
Turn left heading 340. Descend and maintain 3000. Lima Lima Mike Foxtrot. Descend and maintain 7000.
We are Change our ILS over to runway 24 right.
Turn left heading 280.
Where is it?
Descend and maintain 2500.
We're not getting the option for 24 right. 25 right.
Oscar uniform. Contact Los Angeles
What the heck?
Tower on 119.8.
Why is there no 24 right ILS?
Alpha
Oh, that's the
Victor,
problem.
India, November.
Alright, let's see if I can pick up my phone
Contact
without it
Los Angeles
tripping
Tower
out.
on 119.8.
We're getting pretty close to the
556.
localizer.
Turn right heading 070.
Oh, there it is. It's already in.
Right, heading 070.
Turn right
Audrey of 556.
to 250.
SoCal approach. Infinite flight 070.
Down to 190.
With you.
Flaps
Infinite
forward.
flight 070.
15 miles out.
Radar contact. Roger.
We kind of
Delta
overshot
Lima
just a little bit.
2782. Delta
He's giving us the clear for the
right, heading 220.
intercept.
Descend and
We should be
maintain
getting handed off to tower.
2500.
Any second now.
3500
I
and
do have
establish
visual
on
of the
the
airport. That's our
localizer.
runway over there.
Clear
24
dials
rights.
runway 24 right approach.
Still off though.
Heading 220. Descend and maintain 3,500.
We're at 3,500.
Maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer. Clear dials runway 24 right. Delta 40.
To get to the list of the runways, you
Boeing
click and hold
222.
this little
Turn
thing
left
right
heading
here,
240.
and it pops up a
Executing
list of
missed
all the
approach. Turn left heading
closest
250.
ILSs and
Climb
all
and
that.
maintain 4,000. Taiwan 23.
Alright, so we're not established yet. We're still trying to get established on the localizer.
Turn
So I
right
gotta
heading
go to the
070.
right a little bit
Sierra
because
Baker
we
Alpha
kind of overshot it.
243.
We are below
Right, heading
the glide slope, so we got time for that. I will use the ILS on the way in, and we most likely, since it's such a clear day, most likely I'll fly it in from like 500 feet or 1,000 feet or something like that. We'll see.
Infinite flight 2760. Turn left heading 150.
Spoil us to armed.
Descend and maintain 9,000. Taiwan
Is that a jet?
6 nautical miles north of Compton, Woodley at
Yeah, it is.
2,700
I don't know how you guys get away with that
Visual
stuff.
approach any runway of Jack
Like, does
Delta.
ATC really not care?
Navy 160. Turn left heading
Uh oh, too
060.
much, too much, too much, too
Turn
much.
left heading 060.
Too much.
Navy 160.
We overshot it again.
23, requested
And approach mode. Uh oh, my bad.
on course.
That's what happens when I bump this little cord right here. I think I may need to get a new one.
SoCal approach on 128.5. Roger. Taiwan
Alright, the autopilot has now found the localizer and the glide slope. The plane is flying itself to the airport.
Turn right heading 330.
We are at 9 miles out now. I'll go ahead and drop the
Turn
gear.
left heading 070. Delta Lima 2782.
Hopefully that's not too early. I think we did it last time at 5 miles.
Turn left heading 330.
Alright, contact tower
Contact
119er
Los
8.
Angeles Tower on 119.8. Contacting Los Angeles Tower on 119.8. Blue 116. Navy 160. Descend and maintain 2000. Turn left heading 330. Descend and maintain.
Alright, call inbound.
Flight 338.
Landing, full stop on the
Lima
ILS,
Mike
runway
Fox
24
Rock,
right.
Los Angeles Tower, Blue 116. Inbound on the ILS runway 24 right with information Golf. Alaska 1040. Request frequency change.
Speed, thank you guys for reminding me. I completely forgot.
Cross runway 24 left. Please expedite. Los Angeles Tower, speed bird 00.
This is why you guys are my co-pilots, because you guys help me make these successful.
Runway 25 right, departing straight out. Crossing runway 24 left, Bravo Alpha 710.
Your launch, there's a thing. I don't know how to. I don't have a pointer, so I don't know how to point it out. But on the right of the little, this little half circle thing, to the right of that, where it shows your heading, it says ILS 24 right KLAX. If you click on that, it turns orange. You see that? You click and hold it, this pops up.
Number 1, runway 24 right, cleared to land.
That's how you find it.
Number 1.
Hopefully that helps you.
Cleared to land.
Alright, we're 3 miles out. Let's add some flaps.
Blue 116.
Do 8 first.
Bravo Lima Kilo Tango.
And put it in slowly.
Frequency change approved.
Let's change our
Good
HUD
day.
to minimize that.
Frequency change approved. Bravo
Alright,
Lima Kilo
20.
Tango. Good day.
We're 1,000 above.
November 90 Delta India.
Gears down,
Frequency
3
change
green.
approved. Good day.
Get comfortable.
Change approved November
Calibrate.
90 Delta India.
We're good on fuel.
9 Whiskey 301.
Down to, I think you guys said 135 when we landed last time.
Holding short runway 24
Speed's coming
left.
down. Go flap 30.
9 Whiskey 301.
We are 2
Los
miles
Angeles
out.
Tower, Vlog 597. Ready
Runway
for
is
takeoff
clear.
At runway 24 left, departing north. Delta 405, number 2, runway 24 right, cleared to land.
Oh, yeah, I said I was going to fly it, didn't I? Let's do that. We'll turn off approach mode. Now we're just using Flaps full. Now we're just using the auto throttle, and that's it. And the plane is kind of fading to the right. So now I'm in control. As you can tell, it's a lot more wiggly now that I'm in control. It's not as smooth as it was when autopilot was on.
Infinite Flight 320 heavy. Ready for takeoff at runway 25 right.
Oh, we're high.
Holding short runway 2.
Don't want to completely kill it. Sorry, I'm just maneuvering this thing right now. Oh Jesus, come back. This is gonna be bad, guys. I'm just letting you know. It's not gonna be butter. Oh, come on, don't do that right now. Alright, now we touch down. Where's my rudder? Thank you. Not a great landing. Apparently, we're vegan today, so no butter is allowed. This is a vegan landing. You know, our first one was decent, so I'm not too upset. We got 2 chances today to land. Our first one was decent. Second one not so decent. You win some, you lose some. We live though. Alright, we're gonna hold short right here. We are still clear of both runways. Release the spoilers, flaps up. And we don't need to say anything really, except to request to cross the runway, but he already knows where we are. Sorry, I'm sorry that keeps happening, guys. It's just this cord has a issue. If I move it too much and move it a certain way, it does that. Nice, I think we have somebody else landing, and that's why we can't cross yet.
Los Angeles Tower, Speedbird 0066 heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 25.
Yeah, we got somebody landing on taking off on 24 left, so probably when he takes off, we'll get the clear to cross runway 24 left to parking.
3,300 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 25 left. Holding short runway 24 left. 9 whiskey.
The pilot is vegan, so we're not allowed to butter. That's funny.
9 whiskey 301. Ready for takeoff.
That's hilarious. Technically, he wouldn't be able to grease a landing either.
Los Angeles Tower.
Did it freeze? What happened to him?
Ready for takeoff at runway 24 left. Departing straight out. Vlog 597.
That's like the best excuse ever. The pilot is vegan, so we're not allowed to butter or grease.
Ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing straight out. Speedbird 0066 heavy, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Ah, crap, hold on. Yep, we're going, we're doing it.
24 left, please expedite. Crossing runway 24 left, Blue 116. Echo India,
Alright, we're clear to cross runway, we gotta expedite so he can allow traffic to take off and do their thing. I'm trying to go as fast as I can without taking off.
Line up and wait runway 25 right. Infinite Flight 320 heavy.
You know he's so messed up, he's like cross runway and I just make a hard right turn right here and just take off and leave. That would be such a horrible thing to do. These are things that we don't do on expert server. Alright, we're about to be clear. We gotta make a hard left turn.
Inbound for landing, requesting runway 25 left. Echo India, Foxtrot Mike Golf.
Alright, throw the beam.
Runway 24 right, cleared to land. Number 1.
Cool, cool. Alright, we're clear of all runways.
Echo India, Foxtrot Mike Golf. Los Angeles Tower, Infinite Flight 114, ready for takeoff at runway 24 left, departing straight out.
He did not technically tell us we could switch to ground. Thank you, Victor, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my friend. New friend. So we'll just go ahead and switch over. I don't know if we're allowed to do this. I don't remember. So I'm just going to switch to ground. I'm going to take some weight off of him. I'm pretty sure he's busy. So I will request taxi to parking.
Good day. Los Angeles ground, Blue 116.
You guys could tell me though if I was supposed to request frequency change. I feel like that would be, there'd be no point of asking for frequency change. Did he just land? Yeah, he just landed.
Los Angeles ground, Sierra Lima 42 heavy, ready for pushback with information.
No man, we're done for today. This was our last and final flight for today. We've done 2 legs in this stream. If you're just joining us, we took off in Reno over near Lake Tahoe. Beautiful departure out of there. Flew into San Francisco. Just did a touch and go in San Francisco. For time, we're gonna scoot up here a bit so he can get out of the way. He still has not gave us clearance to taxi to parking. Therefore, we're not supposed to taxi to anywhere. Alright, there we go. Taxi to parking. Yeah, stopped in San Francisco. And then now, so this is our final destination, LAX, Los Angeles, California.
Infinite Flight 99, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking.
And I have to say, we had a pretty smooth arrival into LA today. We didn't have any hiccups with ATC. The only problem we had is I missed my top of descent because I wasn't paying attention and we were talking too much. And I had to do a big 360 in the air on my own. That was not assigned by ATC to do that. This was before we even talked to ATC. So that's the only issue we ran into today. We had a pretty easy approach also into San Francisco. That landing was definitely smoother than this one was. This one wasn't very smooth. But decent flight, pretty good flight. So thank you guys who did join us today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't have a lot of time, but we'll see what we can do here at the end. I'll try to park somewhere. I don't know where you guys are parked at. Where you guys parked at? Josfa, I just saw your comment, bro. Yes, I plan on being a real-life pilot. Not really looking into using it as a career at the moment, unless that opportunity presents itself. It's more like a for fun thing that I want to do. I would love to be a private pilot, maybe even fly up to like private jets. It's kind of like what I'm looking for as far as my pilot career. It's like really as high as I want to go. I'm not really trying to fly the Boeing 787, the 737, like be an airline pilot, stuff like that. Like I kind of want to be for a smaller charter company or something like that. It's kind of more of what I'm thinking. I mean, I've already gone to college. I've already kind of done all that. I'm already doing what I went to college to do. Aviation is just a passion I've always had, and I didn't end up going to school for that. And I kind of wish I would have, but at the same time, I wouldn't know the things that I know now. So I have no regrets. But yes, I would love to be a pilot in the future. Right now, it's just kind of finances is the only thing stopping me. When we first started streaming, I was talking about how like I am trying to save up for to like do flight lessons, but now it's more like the same money that I was saving to do flight lessons, because I'm married and I can't be just selfish because flight lessons is only going to benefit me. You know, we're trying to get a house now, so now I'm saving up to get a house and not really so much for a pilot license, you know, because again, I already have a job, I already have a career. Aviation is kind of like an addition to all of that, you know. It's not a replacement, it's an addition. So I still have a passion to do it. I'm still going to do everything I can to get there, but right now the priorities have shifted, as most of you guys know. If you are in a relationship or if you're married or have a family and all that stuff, things change, priorities move around, and your family has to come first. So that's where I am right now. And you see somebody, you got American CRJ pushing back right now, and we're coming in. If he was smart, he would hold, but he's not. So this is going to be a problem. I mean, he's just going to push back and face me, and I'm not going to have where to go. So I guess I'll take his spot. I don't know. I'm going to have to unrealistically drive around him.
Ready for pushback with information hotel.
Thank you. Good day. American 4669. Los Angeles ground. Hotel Alpha Romeo Romeo Yankee. Ready to taxi.
Well, thank you, Smarty Pants, for pushing back right in front of me. Maybe he wasn't paying attention, though. I can't be upset about that. One thing you guys probably learned since you've been watching my streams is I'm an extremely patient person. Sometimes too patient. I feel like I'm just too patient with people sometimes. Like I feel like I probably should have a temper. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I should have. I feel like I really should have a temper and just have like rages all the time. Like I would do that all the time on here if I was that kind of person. But he did actually push back far enough that we could take his spot. So greatly appreciate that, Mr. American CRJ-700. Give him a little flash there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if he's watching or if he sees me. He might have thought that that was like me flicking him off, but I was actually saying thank you. So I don't know. Take it how you want it, my friend. I said thank you.
Bravo Echo Lima Golf India Uniform Mike. Infinite Flight 2476.
All right, well, guys, this flight that originated from Reno, Lake Tahoe, has finally arrived at the gate in LAX. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight today. I definitely did. It was so good flying with you guys. Once again, I think I missed last week. I wasn't able to fly with you guys last week, so I'm glad to be able to be back. Looking forward to being with you guys. Most likely 2 weeks from the day of this recording. I'll probably be able to do another Friday night flight with you guys, hopefully, as we shut the engines off and disconnect from LAX ground. But like I said, hopefully I'll get to fly with you guys 2 weeks from today. Again, I'll be leaving for Brazil next week, and I'll be gone for the entire week, including Friday. So that is why I will be gone. That's why I will be gone. Trying to get some music going. There we go. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. He flashed back at you. Yeah, I didn't see that. He flashed back. I don't know what it meant though. He could have been pissed. He could have been pissed at me. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, guys, let's see. What time is it? Let's see, can we do some screenshots right now? Should we watch some takeoffs? What should we do, guys? I can't wait, Infinite Flight, if you're watching right now. I love that you announced that you're bringing replays, because I would love to be using this time right now to be watching some replays. And I know you're working on it, and I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Beacon lights off. Because right now we'll be watching the replay, seeing how good or bad that landing was. We already know it wasn't very great, but that's how you get better. Let's see. I'm going to free camera, so I'm not quite ready to leave yet. I feel like we can get a screenshot before we leave. I feel like a screenshot needs to happen right now, somewhere. Not sure which one it is, but I feel like we have a screenshot opportunity somewhere that we need to get. I can dig that one. I like that one actually. Don't you move, whoever you are. Don't move. Just stay right there. Stay right there. There you go. There you go. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yes, Discord link is in the chat, guys. If you want to do more flights, I know that some people in our community will be doing more flights of in the world somewhere. Again, celebrating Global's 1 year celebration and all that good stuff. I saw you flash a beacon lights at me, whoever you are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Whoever you are. So feel free, you can hit us up, let us know again in the future, depending. Today went decent. The takeoff was mad sketchy because people were taxiing through people. But again, we still have the expert role on our channel that we're adding people to if we ever need to go to a private stream. I'm hoping that we don't have to, because I don't really want to do that if I don't have to. I don't, honestly. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys have a great day, a great weekend. If I don't see you in the next few days, I'll see you guys when I get back. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. Remember though, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Deuces.